What it is, people, we is back. Damn, I forgot my water. Another day on Keep It G News. And we ready to get busy today, y'all. Ready to get busy today, y'all. Straight up. So don't go nowhere. And man, ready to get a good eye win. Okay, we learned a lot. Young, what it is. I learned, I think that last Diddy lawsuit explained a lot, y'all. It explained a lot. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean once we get some more people on here. Cause that video I put out, I just added, never too late what it is. I just added some of the more recent stuff in there. But I was working on that video since yesterday. So I ain't really get the chance to really tackle the latest documents. But there's a lot of key things came out of them documents, I think. Y'all tap that like button. What's how everybody feeling today, y'all? But I'm getting ready now. I'm trying to pull all this stuff up. Yo. Yeah, yo. So, I'm trying to pull it up. What? Chat room. You need chat room guy. You need to tap in. You need to tap into my live because we ready to talk about all that. Whoever chat room guy is. He must chat room or whoever he is. Y'all see it. He must be new to the page. He don't know. He don't know I really do this. I really speak for the people. But some of this shit is indefensible, man. Like no matter what, even if you discredit what it is, G man. Even if you discredit a lot of that shit, or some of the things in them documents, the word been out on Diddy for a long time, y'all. It been out for a long time. Let me see what he's talking about real quick. 1527. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up that last these guys, they have these powerful guys and they got money, they can do whatever they want. I think they just get bored. Oh, he might also he don't think it's real. It's crazy how people still don't. It's still people that don't believe this shit. Everybody been hearing the rumors. Oh, he said. Let me tell you what he said in the comments. In my honest opinion, you look and sound foolish as hell. You sit there and act like Diddy would throw it all away for some pee. I thought you were smarter than that, but I see you're just doing content. So Diddy winning $1 billion lawsuit doesn't have anything to do with this, right? For one, Diddy didn't win no $1 billion lawsuit. Diddy lost that lawsuit against that liquor company. He actually withdrew. At this point, they are just criminalizing being black and super successful. bro, if a W man making porno and uploading it to the internet and they fly women out to pay them to have X, no crime there. W man exploit other cultures sexually for money all the time and just upload it to porn sites and get paid. I know one particularly W guy who travels the world exploiting colored women, and for sure he has footage of underage women in X videos. And he's being paid, and he definitely not the only one. This is the witch hunt. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if his sons were doing some shady stuff, but not him. Too much to lose, and he worked for it. So he is lost. He lost. See, yo, this is the thing, though, with that argument. We just seen Jeffrey Epstein go down for the same thing. You feel me? We seen Jeffrey Epstein go down for the same thing. We seen Harvey Weinstein go down for something similar, you know. So we can't do this black and white thing, right, yo? And that's how I feel, yo. All skin folk and kinfolk. And you know what? I just came to that conclusion. I just came to that conclusion not too long ago. Like, I used to be one of them people like, nah, shit, we all together. Yo, but once I think the internet made me realize that. Like, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, yo, because some of these things these guys doing to monetize and to succeed is like, yo, that shit ain't cool. You feel me? That shit ain't cool, yo, and that shit is harmful to the community. Now with Diddy, see, he taking me off track, but I'm gonna get back on track. Yeah, but what he was talking about with Diddy, you know, you can't excuse the man, a grown ass man. Yo, we've been hearing about this shit for 20, 30 years, man. All of it can't be fabricated. You feel me? All of it can't be fabricated, yo, and there's some truth to it, yo. This a guy, and I'm gonna get to that, because that's one of the things I want to talk about. Lil Rod got videos and pictures of all of this shit. Like, yo, this is not something that's made up. If you read his lawsuit, he's showing proof. He's not like, this not one of them situations where a guy's just talking. This guy's showing proof of everything that he got going on. Now, is it somebody behind him? Of course it is. And that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. You know, because I said, in these latest documents, a lot of things start to make sense now. Now we know why. And shout out to damn, man, I wanted to check her name real quick. Chloe, in a comment, she brought this to my attention, yo, and that was a real good observation. Now we know why 50 Cent don't like Diddy. Now we know why, after all this time, 50 Cent been going hard on Diddy. Can you remember they was cool at one point? But you know, Daphne Joy is 50 Cent baby mother. And per these documents, Lil Rod said Daphne Joy was being used as a sex worker for Diddy. Yeah, you right, yo. You right. Like, yo, everything, yo, in every situation, yo, you can't. And I had to learn this, yo. Like I said, it took me a while to learn this. Like, every situation, yo, you can't just say, you can't always stick out with niggas, yo. And I'm one of them people that believe you should most of the time, especially when you're dealing with the youth, you know, because I believe they misunderstood. But we talking about a man that's in his 50s, yo. A man that got a lot of money and accumulated a lot of power by stepping on his own people. You feel me? Because you see what he did when he tried to cross down. We got a history of Diddy doing fuck shit to black people. History. Look at everybody that was under him. How many people did Diddy actually make millionaires? Think about it. How many million? Longest Diddy been in the industry. Dang. How many people? Dang, okay, I got answer reflex, y'all. How many people did he make millionaires? No, I ain't see what 50 did with Jimmy Kimmel. You talking about what's his name? G Depp turned himself in for a crime that happened 20 years ago, and I think he ready to come home soon. Black Rob lost, he died early on. He ain't lived to see his full life. Craig Mack died at a relatively young age. Biggie got killed. And if you know that situation, I don't know why would he tell Biggie to go to Las Vegas when he knew that like that shit didn't make sense. Like, oh, Puffy don't got a history of making black people rich. He don't have a history of that at all. All these years he been around, he do not have a history of making no other black man rich. Straight up. Right, he scammed a lot of people, yo. Like, yo, he ain't really one of us, yo. Right. Locke seemed to be the only normal people, y'all, out of all of them motherfuckers. And he held up Locke's publishing for 20 fucking years. You know what I mean? For 20 years, man. Yeah, they all fell. So I'm just saying that relationship to what this guy was just talking about. Hope he in the live. He won't say nothing if he is. Hope he in the live. Because he talking about, yo, y'all don't see. Yeah, I see what's going on. I know it's people behind him because Diddy is too powerful for these people to speak out and not have some sense of security. You feel me? They obviously got some security. We know why all this happened. But that don't mean it's not true. That don't make it fabricated. We know why all of this happened. We know this all stemmed from Diddy filing them charges on that liquor company talking about racial discrimination. We know this. Ever since he did that, that's when everything started falling down. We know. But at the same time, niggas shouldn't be moving like this, yo. Like, yo, niggas should not be moving like this, yo. Like, Diddy is moving crazy. Yo, Lil Rod accused Diddy of and let me say something. I always wondered, like that whole Young Miami and Diddy, it never set right with me. Like, it didn't look real. You feel me? It's like, yo, ain't no way, yo, she think this, like, thick as she is. And young as she is, and you know how, you know, she's a little slick talking Miami, little young. Ain't no way she into Diddy like that. But we know why now. You know, we know what Diddy does and why he has these young women around him. He tricking them. And it had me thinking like, yo, so I was talking to my girl about this. Like, do y'all think Young Miami is a victim? Is she a victim or a suspect? Boardman clicks, what it do? They call him Pimp Daddy. Is she a victim or a suspect, y'all? Because it's a couple ways to look at it, right? You can look at it like she was complicit, you know, she was down for it, she was making a lot of money. Or she could have got tricked into it like a lot of women get tricked into trafficking. You know, they get with these guys, and in the beginning, they don't show them those signs. You know, they hide that part from them until they get them comfortable. Then they introduce them to a whole new lifestyle. So do y'all think that's what happened with Young Miami, if this is true? Or was she down for the get down and she was in it the whole time? You say you don't think she a victim? Yeah, G man, he did think he was untouchable. Just like most of these guys. Most of these guys with money think they untouchable. And when you think you untouchable, you start moving reckless. Just listen to the documents and some of the things that they said Diddy got away with. If I got away with half of them things that they say Diddy got away with, I would feel like I was untouchable too. I would feel untouchable too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying, so a second suit came out. Lil Rod is suing Diddy again, this time for $30 million. That last suit, I don't think it had a price tag on it. Lil Rod and Diddy collaborated on a later recent album, the Love album, Off the Grid, between September 2022 and November 2023. Earlier this year, in February, Jones filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of sex trafficking, sex abuse, and forced drug use, fraud, sexual assault, sexual misconduct, and grooming. The lawsuit alleges that the Last Night rapper forcibly touched and attempted to threaten to touch Jones' intimate areas and or touch Jones with his own intimate body parts. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying. Yo, this is sickening, y'all. Shouldn't nobody be able to put no allegations like that on you, y'all. You feel me? Shouldn't nobody be able to put no allegations like that on. That's like I always say. That's like when a nigga in a joint, and for people that don't know, but for people that been there, it's like when a nigga in a joint and he come home and y'all and word on the street he messing with boys. You feel me? That's not something that get put on anybody. You know, it gotta be some truth there if niggas is saying that. You feel me? That is a wild allegation that you don't just throw on people. So if it ever gets to the point where your name is attached to it, yo, you doing something wrong, yo. You doing something wrong, yo. You know what I mean? People can hate it or love it, and I get it. You feel me? I don't like to see black people coming down on other black people either. Y'all know I talk about that a lot. I also believe a lot of times that we make it easier for the system because we be so vocal and we be so emotional about things. But I just feel different with this situation. I look at this situation different, yo, because look at the victims. If all of these things is true, look at the victims, yo. Like, how many victims was involved in this? And how many of them was black? You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta, when you evaluate things like this, you gotta look at the whole scope. You gotta look at everything. You can't just look at what they doing to a black man. You gotta look at what this black man may have been doing to other black people. You understand? With other people in general. Yo, nobody deserves to get tricked into fucking sex trafficking. Because that's what happens. Most of the times people are tricked into it. They tricked into it. And with this industry, you got situations where people know exactly what they're getting themselves into. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, what type of proposition is that? You feel me? Did I get you back in the game? Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. And it sound like these are the propositions that, or these are the situations that Diddy is putting on people. You know, Diddy is putting people in precarious, is that the word? Situations where they got to make a decision. And more times than often, it's probably off drugs. The man getting drugs on demand. He move around with his supplier. You know what I mean? The man got drugs on demand. He moved around with his supplier. And if you listen to these documents, I'm trying to get, let me get back to read. Lawyers for Jones claims that ever since he accepted Combs' offer to do production work on the Love album, his life has been detrimentally impacted. The photos submitted in court shows what Jones claims was an aftermath of a shooting at a recording studio. Like I said, y'all, he got pictures of all of this. Like, this is not just no baseless claim. This man is showing proof. I don't understand why would Diddy even allow y'all to even record. Like this, none of it makes sense. If you know you living like that, yo, you supposed to have no cameras, no phones allowed. You feel me? But Jones alleges that Diddy forced him to lie about what actually happened. The lawsuit claims that a man identified as G was shot, and photos reveal the aftermath of a heated conversation between Diddy's son Justin and G. This is not the most recent lawsuit. Let me see. This might be the most recent one. Trying to find the most recent lawsuit. But y'all, I always question I always question Diddy and his choice of women, you know. And if Young Miami, I'm willing to say she got tricked into this. You know, I ain't going. I'm willing to say she got tricked into it. She got tricked into her lifestyle. I don't think she was doing coke when she was in Miami and she was growing up. You know what I mean? And that's another thing, yo. Once you get into that lifestyle, yo, that shit like a revolving door. You know what I mean? Once you open them doors, yo, you open yourself and expose yourself to so much that she probably never seen before. You know what I mean? She probably didn't know how to take it. And it sounds like to me that's what most people's situations when they get involved with Diddy. You know, they get involved with Diddy, she show them this lifestyle, and before people get comfortable enough to where as though they stop it, they fucking deeply entrenched to it. You know what I mean? They done already did some things that they shouldn't have probably did, or been around some people, or, you know what I mean, experienced some things that they wouldn't have never experienced if they was never in them situations. And I get it when you're dealing with somebody that got power like that, yo. That man told him, Lil Rod said that Diddy told him he will eat his face. And before he lose, he'll kill his mother. This is what he's saying Diddy told him, man. Like, yo, that's some sick shit, yo. That's some serious power tripping. No, never too late. I don't think it's that easy, yo. Yeah, she got her own money, yo, but we talking about Diddy, yo. Diddy got money that stretched years. You know what I mean? That man been in the hip-hop industry for 30 years, yo. Ain't no telling who he knows. You feel me? And then if you listen to these documents and I'm trying to find them, it say that politicians used to be at this party. You know what I mean? These parties he was having, it wasn't just hip hop. It wasn't just hip hop people, it was politicians there and everything. He was with all the movers and shakers. New lawsuit. But like I said, I think this explains a lot. I would have never thought that. Like, when I looked at their relationship with Diddy and Young Miami, I thought they just was together. I'm like, man, ain't no way they having sex. I thought it was one of them industry relationships where they just take photos together. I had no clue that he was tricking them. You feel me? I would have thought that Young Miami would have known better. You feel me? But it also explains her relationship with JT. If you notice, her and JT not cool no more. I mean, her and JT not cool no more. Look at this. Hold on. Carisha. I think it was the Breakfast Club. What the fuck is that? Yeah, where they asked about being on a new show, and it was awkward as hell. Carisha with JT was like, "Oh no, I ain't gonna be on there." I'm not sure about hold on. You know, Charlotte made a city girl. I want to run my show though. A rapper as I can't do this. I ain't like, you know what I'm trying to say. That's all. I've been rapping since I was a. Like, the shit was awkward as a bitch. Like, it looked like to me how their relationship is now. It's like JTB, like, yo, shorty, like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you, yo? Why? Like, yo, you tripping? Like, we wasn't raised like that. Like, yo, you didn't let this man take you under. You feel me? And that would explains the disconnect. That would explains why JT going solo now. You feel me? Why they ain't really doing the collab thing, because morally they on some different shit. They on some different shit. You know, like when you talk about, you know, Carisha taking the kids to school every day, people don't know. I see it because you tag us. Fucked up in Miami, so we always been trying to find it. I'm just playing. Y'all want to be sexually liberated. Like, if that's not what you do. It was I didn't say where, but because you
like the guy.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not pertaining to us, but I'm just on this radio for 50 years.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Got some money. For 50.
She said she don't want to drop off. I get it. You know what I mean? But
I feel like
come out daily and weekly.
He said my girl keep laughing at my boy's jokes a little. The girl should be laughing that hard, yo.
I disagree.
Hold on.
Whoa. It ain't tricky that she works.
I want y'all to see this though, y'all.
That's all I'm saying. Heard that laugh?
It was awkward as a bitch.
What?
It was a real awkward moment.
Come on, man.
What's he in the category? Oh, I felt like I should have won. Like,
She's like, oh, nah, I ain't gonna be there.
Like, I listen to the songs that I actually like, go for that. But I swear, like she said, like, discredit people and laugh at people.
That shorty went off the deep end.
Like, discredit people and laugh at people and make people a joke.
So, yo, what y'all think in the comments, yo? Do y'all think she's a victim?
Like, I feel like collectively.
Like I seen Never Too Late say she a suspect. She ain't no damn victim. I think she a victim, y'all. Because I understand the power aspect. You feel me? Yo, when you got money and you got influence, yo, you got power, you can really make people do whatever you want, yo. And if you're not a certain level, if you're not a certain type of person, yo, the way so you real stand up, yo, and you firm in what you believe, yo, you're a saint to that shit. You're a saint to that shit, man. And that's male or female. You feel me? And we talking about a billionaire. Like, it probably was time she wanted to get away. But she might have heard the stories. You know, she probably heard about the car being blown up by a kid, the Kid Cudi car being blown up, or what he did to Cassie. You know what I mean? You say you think she part of the team? I don't know, y'all can't put that on them, yo. You think she like Ghislaine Maxwell? Because he was tricking her. You feel me? The documents are saying he was tricking her, yo. Like, this wasn't no team thing. Yeah, yo, but it's hard though, bro. Let me see.
God, like, they would have been on there like, yeah, I want to sit in the same room together. And it's just like, somebody said, I heard they don't even run a whole show. He like, don't say me.
I don't respect a man that has power and use it over women to get sexual favors. I think that is so weak, y'all. For real, y'all. I think that shit weak as shit, y'all. Yo, my girls, that's what I'm saying. Yo, my girl said she thinks she was tricked. My girl always gonna take the women's side. She said, I think she was tricked. She said, and I kind of agree, yo. Or, cause this is another angle. She could have been all in. You know, she could have been all in, but I don't think so. Y'all, so let me get this right. Y'all saying that she went into this knowing that she was gonna be like a sex worker? Cause I think she get paid nice. She get paid nice, yo, but how much sex is she having? Like, yo, how often are these parties? Like, you know what I mean? You mean, like, yo, what is this shit like? A couple days a week? You know what I mean? Couple times a day? Like, it's saying they get nice payment after this shit.
Lock JT down. Shout out to Uzi, Taming the City, girl. That's not no easy task, man.
I think it's an evening, but I love to see it because you have that support when you need it, right? And yeah, but both got brains enough to say like, oh,
I believe that. I don't believe it. I think people go on social media just to bash you. That's it.
I feel like blogs and the media is what you're supposed to do. And guess what? Them cars I was reading.
I mean, being on somebody in the shower ain't bad.
Let me see, y'all.
Look,
Look, she talking about getting golden showers and shit. And she young too, y'all. She like 25. She still a kid for real, man. She still a kid. I think she went in there on her own, but she didn't know. That's why I'm at with it, G, man. I think that's what it was too, y'all. I can't see a woman portraying the image she portrayed. Now we don't know the real her. but she portrays herself like a woman that's going to speak up if she sees some shit ain't right. I can't see her going into this situation knowing that one day she going to be getting tricked out by multiple different people, yo. Like, I really can't see that, yo. I think she just got in too deep. Because what it sound like, yo, it sound like he introduced you to this world and he get you on the drugs first. This is what Lord Rod was saying. He said he woke up with men, and I mean, he not gonna say it, but it sound like that him and Diddy had something going on. You know, whether it's intentional or by mistake. It sound like it happened a few times. Like, how do a man grope you on multiple different occasions in multiple different states? Like, that don't make sense. But it sound like he introduced him to the drugs first, get him comfortable. You know what I mean? It might have started off with him and her, then, you know, somebody else slide in the mix. Now, you know what I mean? It's a dirty game, yo.
The fuck out about that. I was like,
Good for good mama Miami.
Church call her Mama Miami.
It's gonna be on that. I mean, it's your preference.
You don't understand that's the
Not on the nose. Oh, we'll talk later. And we're trying to lay well for my kids.
I was about to say, I know Diddy was mad about that.
Nah, he ain't trip. I had a ton. I was like, baby, that song was recorded like it's
Awkward moments. Let me see, y'all. It gotta be on here. Somebody had to clip it. Somebody had to clip it. And just made one little video about it. Yo, so let me ask y'all this thing, y'all. Why didn't it have a black mule? Do you think because it seems like every time they had these situations where you got these guys that's spending a lot of money. Shit, I'd have loved to take Diddy money back in the day. He could have gave that money to me. I mean, I'd have been a supplier, but I wouldn't have been, in the bullshit. More than likely, his mule probably was with the bullshit too. But why every time, yo, they got these people that getting all this money and they always got that type of supplier, but whenever you talk about drugs in America, they always related to black people. But we never the ones on the upper echelon dealing with these superstars. These niggas that spending thousands of dollars a day. Niggas is getting rich off them. We don't got them, please. But anytime you motherfucking correlate drugs in America, it's correlated to black people. But every time one of these drug busts go down between celebrities and their dealers, it's always a Caucasian man. Shit, Diddy could have spent that money with me, straight up, back in the day. I'd have took that.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's DJ NV now. NFL season is officially.
What the fuck is this?
Summer Walker, Artrina.
Who found out? I feel like in normal girls, whatever, but I won't say the industry. I'm gonna start like we don't move off strategy. We just be like, okay, we put a drop on what day we get together. It was easy for everybody to say, who is them girls? Say, like
trying to find that shit. What y'all talking about?
Over the time, things change. So now it's like
you might be right. They probably easy. They know nigga like us. Shit, they gonna expose all that shit. Man, boy, Diddy spend $5,000 a day. I mean, fuck with you. They gonna tell it all, you hear me? They gonna tell it all.
And then I feel like that's just what happened with this album. I think y'all,
People or you'll talk to somebody and they'll be like,
yeah, but that's crazy though how it's always like that. Like when they always correlate us to drugs, yo, but these niggas be like the numbers say we both sell drugs at the same rate. It's just that we only ones going to prison. How ironic is that?
Let's say Diddy puts out a record that I don't love at first.
Like for real, like for real, you gotta think quick with shows.
Yeah, but that's crazy though how these people can just. Cassie did it. Like they can sit in front of these cameras and portray the image like life is great and they going on these trips and they having a good time. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, back at the ranch, all type of ill, demonic disgusting things is going on. Like, that shit crazy, yo. Like, yo, the industry is a wild place, yo. I never want to get to a point where I'm at them doors. Fuck that.
It was just like a lot. So it was just like, for me, I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do? I got people in me. I don't want to talk to people. You know, I really want to be interested. I really want to know about the person before they come on the show. I don't want to just be.
I think here you go right here.
What I'm gonna do? I gotta get out here. I gotta make some money. I gotta. But
There's certain things that you shouldn't get to. Right? Somebody gotta filter the bullshit.
Yeah, but that's why
I think this is. Hold on. I think I'm ready. I
it's
think.
not that we divided and we want to be divided. It's like we out here hustling this shit because it's like if we don't put ourselves out there to.
You said
what
economics.
we gotta do and build our brand and this, that, and the third, and what?
You feel like that, too,
Oh yeah, that move gonna tell everything.
Like for real, you gotta think quick. The show's slowing down. You know, it's just like it was just like a lot. So,
Yeah, you're right. We low hanging fruit. I agree. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And it worked.
It definitely makes sense.
Even with your shows.
But they don't. I'm just saying, even if the numbers is that, why they gotta portray it like? Because they know it. They know that's not the truth. They know everybody sell drugs at the same rate. I mean, they just try to push it all on us and make it look like it's a black thing. But shit, them niggas is hustling too. Man, I had a motherfucking white boy at my job banging on the bud. You'd have never thought it when I was working. You'd have never thought it. Banging on the bud, man. Straight up. Yeah, but it's crazy because they don't even gotta worry about going to jail. They ride around freely. He ain't got no charges. He probably been selling that shit for 5 years. You feel me? Nigga like us, we gotta worry about going to prison for that shit.
Yeah, I do. Okay. It's just that, like, for me, I gotta really, like, see who I want to interview. They can really listen to me. I don't want to talk to them. You know, I really want to be interested.
I think it's coming up.
Come on the show. I don't want to just be, just sitting there like, throwing jabs at people just to get.
Saying, Playboy, you really want this money. You really want this money. You know what comes along with all this money. For real? I put the part in the video where Meek said, God forgive me for what I did for Diddy. That shit crazy. Yeah, that's true. The feds looking. He knew the big time black. Oh yeah. So basically what you saying is they do it because they least expect it. You know, he can ride around with Joe and he might look like his publicist or something. Whole time, this is motherfucking right hand man that's hitting him with all the smack. All the times you get caught. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that why it didn't come out? He was wrong.
That makes sense.
It kept raining. The rain kept fucking up the vibe.
That makes sense. I just be tripping off it like, dang, yo. Imagine having Diddy as one of your plays. What? I wouldn't need nobody else. Just Diddy. You feel me? I ain't dealing with nobody but you. We is best friends. I mean, call me whenever you need. We ain't best friends, but you know, he got a lot of other shit going on the back end. But I got you. You feel me?
I mean, we have to stop. Come back that we end up getting so drunk.
I don't know, yo. That's what I'm saying. Like, he did some of these things because I believe that certain things should never be attached to your name at all. Like, he should be so far away from this that these allegations, when it came down, it was supposed to sound wow, but it don't. You know, it sound almost believable because these things always been attached to his name. You feel me? And that's why I don't really feel sorry for him, because it's like, yo, a lot of this shit is vile, yo. Like, yo, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? You feel me? Like, what are you doing, yo? Who taught you this? Because somebody taught him this. These type of, I guess they calling it a drug organization now, but this type of behavior is learned behavior. Somebody taught him this. He came into the game like this. It's like a hazing. What my man say? Who the fuck was that? I think it was one of them damn Shannon Sharp interviews. It's like a hazing. You feel me? Niggas, they getting hazed. And they know they getting hazed. But when it come down to hazing, just like in college, you know, sometimes that shit can go too far and nigga might end up dead. I mean, we done seen them type of situations before. It's a lot of people in the industry getting high Remember when Whitney and Bobby was going? Yeah, hell yeah.
If that,
Yo, but they all got Caucasian dealers, man. Like, yo, you don't never see a nigga come up with them. I mean, put me in a mansion. I mean, off of that. But I agree. My man Charles Jones said nigga gonna talk too much, right? And he can move to Hollywood circles. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
will you ever come out, baby? Like, not even, we not gonna get like fake conversations that we had, which is crazy.
Why you don't do a show together? But I'm sure that y'all two have.
Here you go. I think here you go right here. Why y'all don't do a show together? Look how they looked at. Look how they looked at him, y'all. Like you could tell this shit was an awkward ass moment. Like JT is like she just got beat with her because they a group, but I don't think they fuck with each other no more, y'all. And I think it's because of this Diddy shit. I think it's because of this Diddy shit. Hold on. Damn, what's wrong? I really do. I think it's because of the Diddy shit.
Come back, then we end up getting so drunk. If that any of you ever come out, baby.
Like, not even, we not gonna get like fake
Conversations
conversations
that we had was just crazy.
Why you don't do a show together? But I'm sure that y'all two have
Look.
like such interesting conversations.
Yo, you gotta pay attention to the body language. Look, she was pissed when he asked when Charlamagne asked her. Look at JT. I'm gonna take it back. Look at JT when Charlamagne asked why don't they do a show together. Hold up. I done fucked it up. God damn it. I done probably took it way too far back. Oh, here you go.
like, not even, we not gonna get like fake
Conversations
conversations
that we had was just crazy.
Why you don't do a show together? But I'm sure that y'all two.
Look,
have,
she started fucking with her head and everything.
conversations where y'all wouldn't even need guests. Like, why don't y'all do a show together?
When y'all did y'all interview, I said, me and my friends sat down together, like our group chat, because it was just such a good sister conversation. It was so honest.
I mean, that's her thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what she took to do.
Look at nervousness. Look at she playing with her hair.
I feel like
You gotta pay attention when motherfucking nervous. She probably know what's coming. They gonna ask me about why. You know what I mean? They ready to ask me something I ain't comfortable with.
need me to support her and come on. Like, I was on her shoulder. I'm like, you want me to do what? Like, okay, yeah, but I feel like that's her calling and that's her thing. And like, you don't always have to do that. Like, you know.
Carisha, question for you. So people speak on you guys a lot, right? But now you're a force in the media as well. So people speak on you in different interviews because of that. Recently, Kodak Black did an interview with Drink Champs.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he brought you up. He mentioned that he wish he could have did relationships better with you. When you see stuff like that, how do you feel? And what does that even mean?
Why you rolling your eyes, JT? Carisha's getting asked the question. Why are you rolling your eyes?
You tired of the Kodak questions?
You so messy.
Cause Diddy probably gonna whip her ass if she speak on it. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why she responded that way, yo, because she know if she say the wrong thing, when she get back to that crib, Daddy Diddy is going like we gonna have prize with Daddy Diddy, man. Straight up.
I was rolling my eyes, but yes, I am rolling my eyes. What happened?
You can
I am. I'm rolling.
You know what people do now that you're in like the media, like right, and you're asking the questions and you're cutting the clips. They're going, you know why people are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's happening, like with this, people are shifted the conversation.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't even see the interview.
She ain't shifted. You ain't shifted nothing. I just, for me, I think as a woman, when I watch certain things,
That's just how I feel. Like if I feel like disrespected or something, like I can't wait to see Charlamagne just to ask him why he said that.
and you hit that door ready. I said, oh.
It was no, like it's just like with Jess. It was like, damn, but you had like, you know my name. You know my name. Don't do that. Don't get on the purpose.
Just
Club.
love
Like,
y'all. No.
This club. I love her up here.
Dang, what about me?
Damn, Lauren.
I ain't hear you yet.
I
ain't hear you yet.
I've been here for multiple
All right, Carisha, that was over.
times. Dang.
No, I ain't hear you yet.
This is another,
Or I probably just
Trent Sparks, what it do?
voice.
Damn, Carisha.
I had braids before too. Long
I swear to God, I ain't even
She
know
said
that.
you're not memorable at the awards.
Okay, so let me tell y'all why I threw my phone in. It was
Uh-oh.
because Frantic Kid, like he moves around a lot and about to send somebody back to come and get me.
Trying to
When I
find
get
the part, y'all.
Larry was in his seat, like he's sitting there, he's chilling like this. When you should have got up.
Because it got picked up and reported as like.
Even when I walked up, I said hi to her, but I was when I came down there. I'm thinking we probably leave because I'm waiting the whole time for the commercial. If y'all still gonna believe what y'all want to believe,
Nobody cares about the truth and the lies.
Yeah, no.
It has nothing to do with it. It was a girl. The celebrity
Yeah,
has nothing to do with this girl.
yeah. Of course, I'm egging it on about what it's about. Like I wanted him to shine with his album, and he goes and I watched Trina because I walked back in.
You should have let Lauren ask that question about that.
Man, shut up. Man.
You know, he really is a city girl, y'all.
And what happened? You say and I'm a city girl. What happened?
I can't find it, yo.
Be outside a lot.
No, I don't be outside. I don't be outside.
I really want y'all to see it because it was crazy.
To my son. So I like that you said I ain't no city girl.
So Carisha, when it's not real bad no more, right? You know, you go together real bad. Mm-hmm. When it ain't real bad no more, what is it?
What you mean?
Like,
you gotta elaborate more.
Like, what is it when it's not real bad no more? You said we go together real bad.
Wait, is it going out?
Yeah, when y'all
bad?
don't go together.
I don't get it.
Where are you and Diddy at now?
Oh, okay, say that.
Yes.
Say that. We still go together real bad. I mean, like y'all always see us together, right?
Yeah.
That nigga can't leave me alone. He told y'all I'm a part, baby. I'm fun.
He is top money maker. You know what I mean? That's his top money maker right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you answer a question like that in front of all these people, knowing what's really going on behind closed doors? Like, yo, these people is crazy. I couldn't do that with a straight face.
We just be vibing. Like, that's my nigga when I'm with him. Like, right now, I ain't with him, so I don't know what he doing. But when I fly to LA or Miami, we get back together. That's gonna be my nigga.
You treat your older men different than your younger men?
This is my first older man, and I love it. I don't want no more.
So do you like Google recognize signs of a stroke?
Hold on now.
That sounds crazy.
Like, yo, Diddy is more than twice her age, man. Like, yo, that shit never set right with me. Like, yo, why is he dealing with this young little, you know what I mean? Little city girl for real, yo. Like, I don't really understand that relationship. Like, they ain't really got nothing in common. But it makes sense now. Like, I kind of believe what Lil Rod was saying, yo. Like, it makes sense to me. And the beef with 50 Cent makes sense now, because he was using Daphne Joy's baby mother, and Diddy was using her the same way he was using Shorty. Now 50 had never come out and say that, but you know, for the years, people been wondering, like, why 50 keep going at Diddy? He always insinuates some old, you know what I mean? He on some old bullshit. Man, hell no, I couldn't, like, yo, come on, yo, like, yo, what do you have in common when you twice the girl age? I mean, like, yo, you can't have no real conversation with them because on the mental aspect, y'all so far apart.
No.
I don't even think Diddy
the only thing about him is his age.
Yeah.
That man don't get tired.
You be stressing Diddy
That's
out?
that coat.
Huh?
You be stressing Diddy out?
Yeah, of course I do.
I be seeing Diddy shopping with you, and Diddy look so stressed out sometimes. But like, here's my card.
I feel like that just come with dating a woman from Miami. Really, Florida, period.
So think about it.
What's the craziest thing?
Or biggest thing.
Uzi bought me a lot of stuff, but I think it's Christmas. Something had happened, but it wasn't even about it. I see Uzi with everybody.
I can't find it, yo.
Craziest thing Diddy got you?
An island.
Yeah, it's. I think it's like he's not really like into gifts. He buy gifts, but it's like he real thoughtful and romantic. So it'd be like the places that we go. Like,
She got iron.
I say I want to go to Paris. We'll just be going to Paris, and it's like he listens to me. So I'm like, I want to go here. Then we'll be there. Okay. So for me, it's like the experience.
She lying like a motherfucker. She got hella makeup on.
Now let's switch it. Now what's the craziest thing you got Uzi? What's the craziest thing you got Diddy? City girls splurge on them.
I think the craziest thing I got him was the chain, the little bad boy chain, because it was
birthday.
like, yeah.
And when I came home, I'm like, why you never went and picked up the truck? So
I can't find it, yo.
Some people get to that point where you care more about their personality than their music, no matter.
Yeah, if it gets to that point. If I find somebody. Yeah.
That was an uncomfortable question.
I want to be in my business too, because I want to know.
I think I don't even think y'all need to change it. I think what we were talking about earlier is just use it to y'all advantage because y'all are people literally follow every single.
Y'all need a doctor.
Y'all know how many people cannot get.
And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video.
Yeah.
Y'all need one together.
Carisha,
We need to see y'all together.
I have a question. So I know you said you want to settle down. and I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I
talk about
agree.
Diddy and y'all experiences.
Settle down with Diddy.
I mean, I'm assuming you would want to, right? But like, I don't. It doesn't seem like he's at that point. So, what if you meet someone else? Would you settle down with someone else, not him?
Yeah, if it gets to that point. If I find somebody. Cause you don't want to settle down. What you want me to do?
True, facts.
Yeah.
It would be hard to date somebody because then you got Diddy here.
Fun, like
She on this bitch
we
line.
edible and just be having fun, laughing, crying, laughing. Like we just have fun together. Like
It's on now?
no, that's what I'm
filming
talking
now.
I'm happy for you.
What is it? When
I still want y'all
Oh,
to
here you go, right here.
Exa said no.
Why not? Like the strong no.
It wasn't a strong no. I just said no. We never had
I thought the
So you got a reality
was like,
show?
hell no.
Here you go, right
That's
here.
what all these cameras are for?
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
What cameras?
What network is gonna be on?
Oh,
It's gonna be on BET.
Okay. When that start?
When it started,
Yeah.
it started. What was the first time I started? Shit. It started at the VMAs.
It's on now?
No, that's what I'm
They're
talking
filming
about.
I'm happy for you.
What is it?
I still want y'all to do it together though.
I'm not like originally Pete approached us to do it together, but I didn't want to do it.
Really?
I want to make music. I feel like I don't want to skip over that. Like I don't want people like I try to fall back as much as I can with personality because I think that's why people be like, JC don't got no personality. But if you look back at our old like videos and stuff, I had so much personality. But I just hate the fact that sometimes, like you say, they buy so much into it. I feel like I get there. I would definitely get there, but I feel like I could do the music thing for sure.
You're gonna be on the show a lot though.
Here you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How awkward that was.
JC don't got no personality, but if you look back at our old like videos,
That told me everything about their relationship right there. Let's watch it again.
I just hate the fact that sometimes, like you say, they buy so much into it. I feel like I get there. I would definitely get there, but I feel like I could do the music thing for sure.
You're gonna be on the show a lot though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's all I got. I ain't pushing no more.
The show gonna be on they said.
Yeah, man, y'all see that? That shit was awkward as a motherfucker, yo. Both of them. Like, I don't know if it's a situation where JT don't rap with Diddy, so Diddy don't rap with. It's something involving Diddy in this little equation right there. Shorty said, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so.
Much personality, but I just hate the fact that sometimes, like you say, they buy so much into it. I feel like I get there. I would definitely get there, but I feel like I could do the music thing for sure.
You're gonna be on the show a lot though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's all I got. I ain't pushing no more.
The show gonna be on VH1. They said VH1.
Yeah, yo, that's what I was talking about. That to me showed me everything about them and where they at in their friendship, or if they even got a friendship at this point. You feel me? I think they just doing interviews together just because they came out as a group. But I don't think they nearly as close as they was when they came out at all. And I think a lot of that shit stemmed from this Diddy shit. And Carisha's situation similar to Meek's, yo. Like, when you surround yourself around dirty people, yo, you gonna get dirty. I mean, that's just like you can't avoid it eventually. I mean, if they throwing mud around and you walking through the motherfucking rain, and walking in the rain, you gonna get mud on you. Like it's just what it is, and it's just her turn. You feel me? Now, I did this video to say, if charges come down, I don't think that she should be charged, yo, because I think she probably was more of a victim and she probably was more scared than anything. I think she might have been tricked into the lifestyle. I gotta give her that benefit of the doubt, yo. I gotta give her that benefit of the doubt to say she probably was tricked into the lifestyle, with gifts and promises and things like that. Like, look at her Carisha Please show. Like, that shit took off. Like, how the fuck that shit take her, like, she only did like 4 episodes. Then she won an award for it. So that goes into, and that's another thing. That's another reason that gives Lil Rod his suit merit, because he was promised an award if he did certain things. And Carisha Please won Best Podcast or something like that. It was like 6 episodes. It's down set. Oh shit, Down syndrome. Stuff causing on P Diddy time. He says down. I don't know, man. I don't know if he related to them. I don't know if he related to them. But I'm trying to find the lawsuit though. Matter of fact, all hip hop got it. Cause that's why all hip hop got it. Hip hop. I think it's called all hip hop. All hip hip hop. Oh, hip hop be always having a they always got the exclusives. 50 Cent confirms Diddy released 50 Cent just confirmed he releasing a documentary on him. So this is 50 Get Back. This is 50 Get Back for how 50 did his baby mother. Because if I can remember, 50 was with Daphne first. 50 was with Daphne first, and then Diddy got with her. All right, defending. Tyrese goes on rant defending Diddy and quickly deletes it. What Tyrese say? Tyrese always saying something wild. Can't defend everybody all the time, man. Tyrese refused to turn his back on Diddy because the hip-hop mogul was nothing but kind and generous to the actor/singer. Tyrese Gibson jumped to Diddy's defense, despite the feds investigating the hip-hop mogul for sex trafficking, sexual assault, and more. The Fast and Furious star expressed adoration for Diddy and since deleted Instagram posts. Let's see what he said. What I can't do and what I won't do is downplay the laughter, the fun, the energy, the inspiration, the award shows, the studio session, the most legendary parties and events, and I even attended in my life. All right, so he a party goer. And I also can't act as if my high school backyard parties throughout South Central LA wasn't the craziest parties ever because of Bad Boy and a slew of hit records. Only person crazy enough to say other words. Silent Diddy. Tyrese claimed to be the only person. I don't condone nor do I support abuse, bullying, sexual assault, or anything that is currently being alleged. But what I can do is turn the blinds on how much this means to me. What I can do is turn the blinds on how much this means to me and all of us, and what he has done for the community of music and culture. Don't worry, I'm the only crazy one enough to jump out there and say most of you want to say, but you don't have the balls to do it. So because it's very known for people to be going through a rough patch, and we all sit back and make a mockery of it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm praying for Diddy, his kids, his family, his mother, and all the alleged victims that's in the middle of trying to simply have their voices heard. What's this? I don't know, y'all. I can't get behind Diddy on this show just because it's been so much about this. Even though I know it's bullshit. I know what it's over. But at the same time, nigga name should be so far away from this. It shouldn't even be able to make sense. It shouldn't even be able to make sense. Yo, where's everybody getting this lawsuit from, y'all? Like, I can't find it. New Diddy lawsuit. I might have to go to YouTube. All right. I think we might got something here. Y'all make sure I hit that like button, share the video, man. Think we might got something here. Sexual assault, guns, drugs. A Dallas pastor was mentioned in the suit. The lawsuit. All right, here we go. Can y'all see that? That's too far away. The lawsuit filed on Monday detailed allegations of sexual assault. We already know that. Sex trafficking in the purchase, transport, and distribution of drugs and guns. Jones said Combs always wanted to be filmed to claim to have hundreds of hours of footage and audio recording of Combs, his staff, and his guy. Like, why would Diddy allow this man to do that? Must was high, yo. Like, if you know you moving reckless like this, why would you allow a nigga to? But people. I think he just let his guard down. Let his guard down, yo. They probably put that man around Diddy. Y'all know these people get wicked. The lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Lorod. Lived with him for 13 months, traveling to Florida, California, New York, United States, the Virgin Islands, St. Bartholomew, in the French Caribbean. The lawsuit briefly mentioned the Porterhouse Church, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Jones said Combs planned to use the megachurch leader to soften his public image following the lawsuit by his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. WFAA reached out to Jakes, but he declined to comment. During the sermon on Christmas Eve, Jakes did respond to rumors circulating last year about his friendship with Diddy. I didn't come to convince you or nobody because I know who I am, said Jakes. You can think whatever you want to think. I don't care. I came to do my job. I came to prophesize as I was commanded. I came here the master say, well done, my good and faithful servants. They'll call them servants. While Jakes is named in the lawsuit, he is not accused of anything. The 105-page document accused Combs of groping and touching Jones. He alleged Combs forced him to hire sex workers, perform sex acts, and sometimes Combs laced their drinks. Jones also provided pictures showing the bad boy that he wear to solicit people. The bad boy hat he'd wear to solicit people. He describes instances in which minors participated in parties. He also named other celebrities, including Combs' son Justin, as engaging in freak-offs. Actor Cuban Gooding Jr. Like, these niggas too old, yo, to be having sex in the same room, yo. Like, that's some, like, juvenile shit. Actor Cuban Gooding Jr. is also accused in a lawsuit of sexually harassing and assaulting Jones. The lawsuit also implicates a Philadelphia rapper. All right, I ain't gonna get into the meek shit. As well as Gary Woodman. All right, we already got all that. See, but this the part that started me off. He named Motown Records, Universal Music Group, and Lucian Grains. Yo, like that's serious, man. These are three powerful entities. Lucian Grains is an entity in itself. So if it's somebody behind this, who? It gotta be somebody bigger than all three of them. David S. Zakarian, Prior Cashman, LLP, who issued the following statement. In an offensively reckless complaint, Sarah Lucian has been improperly dragged into this man despite having no knowledge of nor any involvement in any of Mr. Combs' alleged conduct. Further, we advise plaintiff counsel of the offensive falsity of the absurd claims. Instead of dismissing the claims as they should have done, the plaintiff has now attempted to aim his claims against Sarah Lucian. Removing the original set of outrageous falsehoods related to Sarah Lucian, replacing them with the wholly contradictory new falsehoods that are equally absurd, Not only will we demonstrate the offensively falsity of these claims, they must be from London or something, but we will seek recovery of every penny of cost and damage caused by this assertion. All this because Puffy wasn't trying to pay the nigga, is what they trying to say. That's why you gotta play fair with people, man. You said it's blurry. I don't even know if I can move the comments. Gotta pay people, yo. Especially if you know you ain't doing straight up business like that, man. You got to pay motherfuckers, man. I mean, you got to pay niggas, yo. Especially you doing dirt like this. You supposed to be playing fair with everybody. Everybody. You don't never want a person to feel like, yo, they gotta go this route to get their bread from you, yo, because it's gonna get ugly. And I just think that's what we saying right now, y'all. And like I said, yo, Puffy name should never even been close to this. Should never been close to this. You know, can't nobody put this on my name. I ain't involved in. I ain't even nowhere around this for somebody to even insinuate that I was involved in anything like that, yo. And that's where niggas go wrong at. That's where niggas go wrong at. Niggas be guilty by association. Niggas get in too deep. And, everybody gonna have their time, yo, when chickens come home to roost. And I think this is Puffy's. Chickens coming home to roost. He might not go to prison, though, y'all. Like, it's another theory that's saying that, Puffy's in the in crowd. And them police, they came just to take everything. Ain't no charges. They just was cleaning up. Because similar to what Epstein, yo, in that situation, yo, you know how many people could have went down? They still ain't released all the documents. They still got shit, redacted. Still got things redacted. Oh, okay. Yeah, but all of them people will have to have lawyers, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who is fighting? Who is big enough to fight all these companies? It got to be somebody big, just as big as them or bigger, to make it make sense. Out of Puffy House, and they're gonna got the guns. I think they coming back with the charges next. You think so? Yo, they insinuating that he running an illegal enterprise. They fuck around can take everything, depending on how long he been doing it. Not everything, but they probably can take something. Sex trafficking, that's a crime. That's a crime. And we talking about going state to state. I mean, you talking about going country to country. That's what Homeland Security was there for. Homeland Security covered the whole homeland. That should cover everything. Yeah, like he trapping. Yeah, they try to make it sound like he hustling, man. He running the fucking sex trafficking ring. And a money laundering. And a money laundering. They federal crimes, yo. If they come down with charges, yo, somehow, some way they're gonna try to freeze some type of assets, yo, so he can be restricted. Beautiful soul, you say Cassie was the sugar baby, not some groom victim. You see, like, boy, I'm crazy. Beautiful soul, why you say Cassie wasn't no victim? So you take out the element of fear. You don't recognize that as a thing? I think the fear element always play a factor. I think you gotta put fear in there, man. Fear is a serious thing, man. We dealing with people on this level. What is that interview? Matter of fact, what's the car was talking about it? Orlando Anderson. Let's go to him. Ken Capone. He was talking about it. A lot of people think he crazy, but he makes sense sometimes. Or Orlando. Oh yeah, Brian. I said Orlando Anderson. Ken Capone need to give me an interview. Stop playing. Yeah, I understand that too. I understand that too. I understand that argument. You know, because you should be seeking justice. You know, because if you're a victim, you don't really want it to happen to other people. But I do understand the money aspect too. You know, and how it was looking, she might have got the money and she might get some type of justice if the charge is coming down. You know, let's check this out.
Talk to me, baby. Woo!
His ass funny.
You know, get right into the biggest thing going on right now, man, and that is Katt Williams. Shook the internet, man. He did this interview with Shannon Sharp, and he said a lot of stuff, man. Well, what was your initial?
I know, y'all. I do, y'all.
Like I told one of my best friends that brought me over here.
I fuck names up.
My best friend and producer.
If you notice, I stopped saying them.
What was done to Katt to make him do that? There's a lot of people that have no respect for the game of comedy. And there's a lot of people that, before I go deeper, I will say that it's none of my business, the personal relationships and all the stuff that I was talking about. So I'm not going to talk about that. But I will talk about what I've experienced. And what I've experienced is sitting in front of Katt Williams at his own house, $3 million rap.
I want to get to the point we talking about Diddy now.
Why? Out of all...
Because he had an interesting perspective, and I think Beautiful Soul would agree.
Closet that Katt knows about. Say that Kevin Hart took 50 Beatles personally. Just left the studio. And why doesn't America look like Russia and Persia? And where the f is the money going? Every single mayor needs to figure out what the f they want to do before there should be grapes, turnips, vegetables, everything on the streets every day for the homeless to eat. You're making us pay for water, you son of a... You're making us pay for grapes, apples, things that God gave us for free. You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my father's house.
What up, yo?
I can't say that Martin tried to put him in his first dress, and he can't say that either.
I try to get the Cassie.
Be a Kappa.
Oh, here you go,
and
right
you
here.
get hazed.
Here you go.
That world. So out of respect for joke telling, I'm just not in that world.
Here you go.
I can't do that.
What about him saying that him and Ludacris were invited to a Illuminati thing, and that's how Ludacris got the Fast
Illuminati
and the Furious
is my
show?
family. Stop negatively using my family's name in vain. You know, that is you're devaluing the Illuminati, and it angers me because I created it.
You created the Illuminati.
If I'm Jesus, I would think I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about it a little bit then.
Well, not my place to. You guys know exactly. I mean, well, I'll give you this. It's like Diddy. You know Diddy?
Diddy?
One of my best friends.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So, when you want to be a
Hey,
captain
y'all think, do y'all think,
and you get hazed,
do y'all think he got touched when he was coming up in Hollywood, and that's why he act like this? Because he didn't always act like this. You know, he seemed like a normal kid, yo, on That's So Raven. Now I didn't watch that. You know, that was I was already involved in other shit by the time that came out, but he looked like a normal kid growing up. And it's like he turned out to be this. Like it looked like he has time on drugs. He looked like he didn't experience life a little bit. He didn't been through some things. And do y'all think it stemmed back from back then? He did say he's one of my best friends.
Didn't you want to be a Kappa? You wanted to be a Kappa, right?
I want to be a Kappa.
No, I'm just saying. To the person that wanted to be a Kappa.
Oh, okay.
All right,
You
beautiful
want to be
soul.
Kappa. You want to be Alpha. Whatever it is. Okay? We're going to haze you. And haze you. And haze you. Until you are a Kappa. That's what happened. People sold their souls to Diddy. And then they're mad now because the hazing process was a little bit rougher than they thought. You can't, the king? Why do you think I love Diddy so much? You're not going to dethrone this man because he know how to get you there. By way of hazing you, I call it haze. And we're going to still do this. We're going to
he
still
ain't
do
crazy.
this.
He definitely ain't crazy.
It's not going to stop.
So let me ask y'all this.
Take that.
Why?
It's still going to.
Why do y'all think hazing? Why is that a requirement in Hollywood? Because it's looking like it's a requirement. Why is it a requirement that you have to go through this process to reach superstardom? Can somebody answer that? Do anybody got the answer to that question? Because that's all, like, I don't understand why do they gotta put people through this rigorous I don't even know what you call it, but why do they gotta put people through that in order for them to reach success? Why can't it just be based solely but why can't it just be based solely off your talents? Why do all this BS gotta be in the middle of it? What I'm thinking is maybe because once you get to that world, you know, because that world they living in is totally different than the world that we living in. So it's like once you get to that world, you have to hold some secrets. You know, certain things you're gonna see, I think maybe just you know, me trying to rationalize it. There's certain things you're gonna see in that lifestyle that you gotta keep quiet. So we gotta make sure if you in this lifestyle, we gotta have the things that you see people do, we gotta see you do it as well. You know, let me know if this makes sense to y'all. The things that you see people do, we gotta make sure we see you do as well. So we know that everything is good over here. Like ain't nobody gonna say nothing because just as much dirt you got on us, we got on you. But I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. I get it. That shit just crazy, yo. Like I don't like that shit.
Happened. Got 3 million and we're still waking up in the morning, drinking cognac, screaming, bad boy, bad boy. And it won't stop. And it can't stop. And it's not going to stop.
No, I didn't.
Because you got 3 million, you changed it.
I didn't.
Take care of what you need to take care of. You glad that you got away with 3 million.
What Uncle Luke say?
Be happy. No, don't you stop me. Be happy you got away with 3 million. I don't give a what you told the cameras. You wanted to be Illuminati. You wanted the big cars and you wanted to get pimped for it. So don't blame him for giving you what you asked for.
Yo, but
Because he's
see,
still gonna be Diddy at the end of the day.
See, you see what I'm saying though? What, yo, that shit is crazy to me, y'all. Why do you gotta go through like who started this? You know, because it had this, like, the Diddy ain't the first, ain't the last. This is a history. This is a thing that's been going on in Hollywood. It's like it's part of the program. But who introduced this to the people as, yo, this is the way to start? You know?
It's called hazing. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your life and trying to take down.
I'm a therapist who goes to therapy, and some people think that's strange. The thing is, though, therapists are human beings, just like
You have no kind of mind or even no kind of heart to build. Revolt, that's bad boy. Shut your ass up and stop trying to fuck up our money. You got $3 million. Shut the fuck up. You know what this is. You got down 10 toes. Shut the fuck up.
I think he mad he ain't get no money.
One thing he said about Diddy.
Yeah, you know, that's what this whole thing stemming from. This whole thing stemmed from his lawsuit that he had with Ciroc that he lost. I don't know what dude in the comments was talking about. He won $500 million. He didn't win that lawsuit. He lost that lawsuit. He accused them of racial discrimination because they wasn't pushing his products like they was pushing before. And ever since then, all these allegations came down. So we know where it came from. You know, whether it's right or wrong, you know, it is what it is. But how I look at it, like, yo, you should never have your name attached to nothing like this, yo, for people to even be able to insinuate or put that on you, yo, as a black man, yo. You shouldn't have your name attached to nothing like this at all. Like, it got to be a way to get this money, yo. All right, so let me ask you this, and ask my girl this. Do y'all think it's more about money or fame? And why? Right, I agree with you, G man. He should have never got his like, you can't get mad because you know how they play. You know the game, you know how they play, yo. You know if whenever you cross that line, you know they're gonna send you back to scratch, like Martin. I mean, he crossed the line, they sent him back to scratch. You know this. So I can't then feel bad for you when it all come falling down because you knew this going in. You seen it happen to other people. I think most people just think it's not ever going to be their turn. You know, I'm too far up. They can't do this to me. They won't do this to me. But we done seen it, yo. We know the media play dirty games and dirty tricks. The media is the most powerful tool to turn people against people. We know this. You know what I mean? But so do y'all think it's more about fame or money? And why? My girl think fame. I agree too. But why do y'all think? What do y'all think? You think it's about money? So you think the hazing, you think the hate? Okay. Yeah, people do be desperate. So they taking advantage of people desperation. They taking advantage of people desperation, wanting to get in a better place, wanting all the glitz and the glamour, and they using it against them for their own devious fantasies and things like that.
You gotta tell them no. You gotta tell them no.
You gotta tell them no.
You gotta tell them no. You gotta tell Diddy no. Everybody knows you gotta tell them no because if you don't tell him no, he's gonna put you in a situation where you gonna have to say yes or no again. So just say no. Just say no. just say no. Because you know the consequences. That's what I'm saying. She said yes. That's what I mean. She knew the consequences. She said yes. And the next thing you know, she covered up in the mother blanket and he said, come on, baby, it's 100 degrees outside and you got a mother blanket on, let's go outside and run on the beach.
Yo, this nigga crazy.
I was like, this is horrible. Yeah. You gotta be careful what you sell your soul for, bro, or what you think you're selling your soul for. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted to get ahead. Don't nobody want you to get ahead. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Like they made it hard for me in my hazing ways. I'm not complaining and saying people did this and did that. They did it, but do I really want to see them in jail? No, I was being hazed. I'm being hazed. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm all right. Playing games with my family. It is what it is.
You feel like Cassie was just being hazed?
I feel like she knew she was going to be hazed before it happened. Don't put yourself in a position to where you want cars and this and that. She got $3 million, didn't she? She wanted something.
30.
She wanted something. I keep trying to give it 3.
Well, she sued for 30, and they settled for we don't know how.
Yeah, well.
He immediately settled the next day.
Yeah, bro, because nobody got time for that.
I think that was Diddy's mistake. I don't know if he dealt with his normal lawyers or they put a plant beside him, but that was Diddy's mistake, yo. Diddy settled that lawsuit way too fast. Way too fast. And obviously, somebody got to Cassie and told Cassie, look, because Diddy powerful, he can make things happen. So it got to be somebody just as powerful as Diddy behind them. It got to be. I think that's common sense. I think most people know that. You feel me? And I think they got to Cassie and was like, yo, man, tell your story. You know, man, he playing with us. Tell your story. We got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. And when Diddy settled that lawsuit, they was like, yo, we got him. He can't take public humiliation. He don't want his name dragged through the mud. We got him. And I just think everybody just been coming after him made sense. And the same people was behind it. Like, we know that. But that don't excuse his actions. If those things are true. They gave that shit up in a couple hours. Shit. 30 million in a couple hours. Shit was settled. So let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this then, y'all. Do y'all think he was aware of this suit before it went public? Because if on the other end, it would have been smart for them to just go straight public with the bitch. That's probably how they did him. He probably was completely blindsided by the suit, and they went straight public with it. You know, because normally with these suits, it'd be a whole bunch of back and forth. Pay me this, so I'm gonna go public. You know what I mean? They don't be trying to pay, or they do pay, and then it don't go nowhere, or they don't pay, then they go public. It seemed like, think about this situation with Cassie, that they took this straight to the public. I think Diddy was blindsided. That's why he paid it so fast. But that, you know, that was smart. You know, kept him on his heels. He wasn't prepared for it. PR wasn't ready. He wasn't prepared for it at all. And I think that's how they got him. But yo, that was a fatal mistake. That mistake cost him.
Big deal. They would have did the case, the whole trial, like OJ. It's like, you knew you got hazed. Like, take your money, man. You trying to ruin our now. Like, dude, you'll never be. No, man, that's not cool, man. You know, you can't. You got dirty money. You got Faith Evans, Biggie Smalls. You got so much stuff coming from that umbrella, man.
Yeah, but none of them got rich.
Really, you know, Cassie is really Andre Harrell, and Andre Harrell has been hating on Diddy for a long time.
Andre Harrell is who introduced Diddy to this shit. You know, cause if you go back and learn about Diddy's career, like Diddy moved up real fast and got where he got. You know, he probably got there more than likely by way of hazing. You feel me? He got there real fast. Like, it wasn't one of them situations where he was like, he went from like an A&R to like an executive in like a matter of years. And he didn't even bring nothing real to the table. I think by the time he brought Craig Mack to the table, he was already an executive. And I think that came from his life with Andre Harrell. And I think, was it Jimmy Iovine? There was another one. I think they taught Diddy this shit But who the fuck taught them? Where they learning at? No, where they learning at?
The record.
Oh,
label.
so now it's making sense.
Yeah, he know.
Okay.
Why do you use Navon to manage all our business travel and expenses? Because our company is growing, which means more trips.
You feel me? So it's just like, put yourself in position. If you want to be recognized, and take that full recognition for being the man and the woman that you are. Don't play like you want when you get caught.
Clyde Davis. Okay, it was Clyde Davis. So it was Andre Harrell and Clyde Davis.
Oh, no. I'm still Jesus. You'll be all right. You'll be over, and then when you get all that money and on the other side, you don't even want it no more.
Do you think
You be Beyonce. And you're still not Beyonce. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, that was a
man.
bad
Some people
move,
just
G,
don't
man.
understand what it is they put themselves into. We are a terror. We are real. We are very real. And what people don't understand is when you say yes, then a couple of my brothers that are allowed to do what they do, they probably do it very good. And you're not going to like that. And then all of a sudden, because you said, yeah, you're stuck there until it's over.
You see what I mean?
You get all that money.
And that goes into what I was saying about Carisha. I don't think she said yeah, but I don't think she went into this knowing she was going to be, per the allegations, a sex worker. You feel me? I don't think she went into that knowing that. She probably knew she probably was going to behave. She probably was going to get peed on, a few golden showers and shit, you know what I mean? But I don't think she thought this was going to be bad. Like, yo, that can't be I don't know, yo. Like, some people will take money for that. They take payment to be humiliated. I just can't be one of them people, yo. But I don't know. I guess to each his own, yo. That shit ill though.
Do you think Diddy will be canceled?
Diddy can never be canceled.
Never.
That's funny. I think that, between
If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all watch my
Remy
last
and
video
those
I
that
just
talk
did
to
on Diddy.
Diddy about the Orlando Brown show, and then them talking about it. They wanted to do it at Revolt first, and then there's no way he can be canceled. He's putting in too much work. He understood I didn't want to be hazed. He understood a lot of people didn't want to be hazed. Some people make that choice, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Did you ever get invited to the Diddy party?
One Diddy party, but I didn't go. I didn't go. I was invited by Justin.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause I was cool, bro. Like the Diddy parties that I go to was the Diddy parties that I was allowed to go to.
No, I think she got paid.
The Justin thing. And it was like I didn't want to go. I was with all my bros.
I think it's like a shark in the water. You know what I mean? They put Cassie in the water. And Biddy and Diddy and fucking she got 8. They put her in the water, she got 8, and now blood is everywhere. Diddy's blood. Blood is in the water, and the sharks out. And now they coming to collect. They coming to eat. Everybody's coming to eat. I think that was like a bait. Like, Cassie was the bait. We're gonna throw Cassie out there. She gonna say what she gonna say. We're gonna see what he do. And he made the wrong move by himself. He should have fought that for a while. It made him look weak. It made it look like he succumbed to public pressure, public opinion. So now, after that, shit, he's like, all right, we got him now. Didn't you have a situation with Diddy? Yeah, go public with that. We got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. He ain't going to touch you. Hey, you got a situation with Diddy too? Yeah, go public with that. Yeah, straight up. You ain't got to worry about a goddamn thing. You're going to get paid in. We're going to make sure you safe. you know, gave people the courage to speak out.
I heard somebody was on a couch, and he was jumping on the couch. And
I think so too.
It was like, yo, is this?
A1 take over.
He disappeared, and he was screaming outside like, I'm sorry, please let me back. Please let me back in. I won't get on the couch. That's what
Well, 50 Cent's been going off on Diddy.
And we know why now.
He
For the
wants
people,
to make a movie called Surviving.
for the people coming in, that's what the video was about. Learning a lot from these latest documents. And from the latest documents, they're saying that Daphne Joy, remember Daphne Joy was dealing with Diddy. She was a sex worker for Diddy. Daphne Joy is also 50 Cent's baby mother. And if you think about it, it makes sense because before Daphne Joy, 50 and Diddy was cool. Now, most people just thought it's because, you know, he dealing with his baby mother. And that probably played a role, but it probably was the things they introduced her to as well. That probably played the bigger role. You feel me? And we also know why him and Young Miami is together. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that questioned that. I'm sure it had to been some other people that thought that was strange. But did he keep these women around, allegedly, per the documents, and he paid them as sex workers? And whoever his best one is, might have been Cassie at that time. That's the one he go around with. That's the one he got on his arm. That's his photo op. But he really just pimping them out.
Did he do it or not?
It's kind of hard for 50 Cent to do that when he's Halle Berry. You mean Halle Berry talking about Diddy? Like, yeah, I mean, that's how he became 50 Cent, was Diddy as Halle Berry. So how can you try to act like you know, I don't give about none of as far as harming me or none of that. You know, my dad's Lucifer, my mom's Satan. I don't care. All I can tell you is at the end of the day, Halle Berry can't be saying too much about Kerry Washington. Okay. It's just like you can't.
So he's saying, he basically saying they're the same.
No, Halle Berry's not doing what Kerry Washington is doing right now. So 50 Cent can't talk about Diddy at all. Okay, Diddy's Kerry Washington, Kerry Washington is Diddy, and Halle Berry is 50 Cent, and 50 Cent is Halle Berry, and in their lives and in their men world lives and, you know, king world lives type of deal. It's like you have to understand, people just like to pick at people that got more money than them. Now, if you see Diddy and you look
who
at
you talking about?
Cent,
Who talking about? Who kids? Diddy
together,
kids? Let's talk about that.
Of the Bad Boy branch and
let's talk about that. That's a good thing. I wanted to talk about that. So do y'all think? Cause I don't. All right. Let's say all these things. It's cold down in this basement. I'm ready to go upstairs. Let's say all these things about Diddy is true, right? You know, let's say it's all true. Yo, why would he introduce his sons to that? Like, I think if that's how he was living, right? If I was living like Diddy, if I was living like that, yo, I would have. I don't even my grown kids. Yo, I would keep them so far away from what the fuck is going on. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't want. I don't know, y'all. I wouldn't want them involved in that type of lifestyle, yo, because that lifestyle get deep. Like, his son's probably on coke and taking all them hard drugs as well. And they probably been doing it at a young age. They probably been doing it for years. I just think as a father, if I was doing that, if I was living like Diddy, you know, wild and reckless, I wouldn't have my kids involved in no shit like that at all. I would try to keep that shit away from as far as possible. I mean, like, all right, this what I'm doing, yo, but y'all ain't doing that. Not bad, y'all. It's fucking cold down that basement. I don't know why. It's like sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot down that bitch. Do y'all think that's even possible? Is that feasible for Diddy to be able to keep his kids away, even though they grown, or is that unlikely? Do y'all think that's unlikely? Because one of the kids, they're accusing them of shooting somebody. Like, I wouldn't even want my kids to feel that type of, power is a serious thing, y'all. And when it get in the hands of the wrong people, this is what we have. We have Jeffrey Epstein, we have Diddy, we have, we have correctional officers. we have police, aggressive police. Like, you really gotta be careful who you give power to. Charleston White. I mean, when you give power to the wrong people, they're gonna abuse it, and it's like you can't give power to a person, especially that never had it, for one. But even people that been had it, like Diddy, he had power for a long time, man. He's still abusing it. 30 years in, still abusing power. Like, you gotta guard that shit, man. Straight up. Gotta guard that shit. Yeah, but I'm ready to go though, y'all. It's getting late. I told myself I was getting into bed early tonight. Then the trolls ready to come too soon. They come. Trolls come around 12. But shit, I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Yo, salute to y'all. Make sure y'all share the video. Become members. No Cash App, Baltimore swag. If you want to support the channel. You feel me? I think I'd rather do Cash App show than Super Chat show, because I don't even think I get the Super Chats. Like, I don't know what goes on with YouTube Super Chat. I don't know if we just get a percentage. I need to look into that, because I don't think my Super Chats ever get added to the money that they supposed to be paying me. Straight up. Man, salute. Life with London, what it is. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, become members, man. Make sure y'all watch that video I just dropped on Diddy. It's a great video. You feel me? We covered all of it, except for the stuff that, we basically covered everything that's going on from the first allegation to the last. So for people that's still not knowing what's going on, check the video out, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'm out.